And that means I'm all set to go. Okay, to differentiate this, we will multiply out this bracket before we do the differentiating, because we've got all these bits going on here. So this is the same as, I'm going to do this very carefully because there's something going on here. So you get e to the x times e to the negative x, that's the first two. Then you get e to the x times 3. I'll write it the other way around, 3e to the x. And then you get 2e to the negative x. And then you get 3 2s are 6. So there's the four things when I multiply out that bracket. And the question is, what do you do with e to the x, e to the negative x? Well, they both got the same base of e, so you can add the powers. So we get e to the x negative x plus 3e to the x plus 2e to the negative x plus 6. You cannot combine e to the x and e to the negative x when they're adding together. But when they're multiplying, you certainly can, because that gives you e to the 0 plus 3e to the x plus 2e to the negative x plus 6. And e to the 0 is 1. And then you get 1 plus 6, so you get 7. Okay, now, I didn't do any differentiating yet. That was all just simplifying the starting expression. So that's still my f of x. Now I do have to do the differentiating part, and it should be reasonably straightforward. The differential of any number is nothing. So the 7 doesn't, the differential of that is 0. The differential of 3e to the x gives you 3e to the x, and, well, you can think of it as the derivative of the top will be just 1, so that just stays the same. There's no change. E to the x itself does not change. But we will get something different going on here. This time, we've got the 2 at the front. E to the negative x stays the same, but you have to multiply by the derivative of the negative x, which is negative 1. So that gives us 3e to the x minus 2e to the negative x. And that is the derivative finished. There's a couple of things going on there. Firstly, with the expanding and simplifying, and secondly, with dealing with the e to the x's and negative x's. I'll stop that recording just there.